gonna make you wish that I'd stayed gone. Tune on in.
Hello, I'm Izu and welcome to yet another episode of me making over my favorite characters in films, TV series, books, games, etc. Today I'm making a sim called Alastor, who is a radio demon from a super cool and entertaining animated series called Hazbin Hotel. If you have watched that series, let me know what you thought about that. Let me know in the comments what you liked about it and what you disliked about it, and also who is your favorite character. I'm really curious to know what is your favorite character. Mine is obviously Alastor, as I just said, and I decided to make it into Sims, as I do whenever I am obsessed with something. And I wanted to make Alastor in a more human kind of way. I imagined what he would have looked like, or what he would look like as a human based off his kind of demon form in the series. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Alastor is a very powerful demon in hell, basically. The show is set in hell and it's about Lucifer's daughter Charlie and her quote-unquote friends. I don't know if friends is the right word, but a bunch of different characters who help her or not so much help her and more so annoy her. But Alastor is one of those quote-unquote, again, good guys. He's definitely not a good guy. He is a murderer on Earth and in the afterlife, so he's definitely not a good guy. He's an evil, very bad person. But in the eyes of Charlie, he is a good person because he helps her with the hotel and whatever. I'm not gonna give you any hints or spoilers about the series, because if you are old enough to watch it and have the possibility to watch it, I highly recommend it. It is freaking awesome. I loved it. I am obsessed with it. I have no other words. It's my special interest and my personality at this point. What I really love about Alastor though is he's very unique character. Obviously, he has this very interesting voice, like an old-time radio host. And in the series, it is told that he is super powerful and you can sometimes see it as well. And yet, instead of using his forces and power, instead he likes to smart his way through things. So he's usually manipulating and controlling people to have his way, and it is really interesting and makes his character very intriguing. We don't know too much about him, but some of his lore is that he was a radio host in the 1930s before he got killed, and he was also a serial killer in the real world. So definitely somebody who would end up in hell. When he got to hell, however, he was so powerful that he kind of took over from a lot of overlords or these kind of like powerful demons, and he just like wanted everyone to basically know his name. And then he disappeared for a little bit, and now he has appeared again. And that is what the show is telling the story of, like once he returns. He's not the main character, obviously, but he is a very prominent side character. And I feel like, and I've heard others say this as well, that the more you know about him, the more you want to know about him. It's not like we get bored with, oh, I know everything about him now, but like every time you get like a crumb of lore or knowledge about him, you want to know more. Like it just opens up more questions rather than answers, and I really enjoy that. And the show, as I said, it is amazing. I love it. It is very adult themed. I'm just gonna say that it is extremely violent and there's a lot of questionable things happening in it, so you can't take it seriously and you have to be of age to watch it because it can offend some people and it can be a little tough to watch sometimes if you consider some aspects sensitive, I guess. I do have to warn you guys, if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, to know that it is quite a lot sometimes, but I thought it was brilliant. I really thought it was brilliant. It's not too serious, so I don't take it as too seriously, and thus it's more entertainment, and it's like a, I don't know, it's just really funny, and there are a lot of like real world dark themes and they approach them with humor and empathy rather than like judgment, and I don't know, it's just amazing. Anyways, what I also want to say about this sim, since I've just talked about the show thus far, I first of all struggled with his skin tone. I had to change it like a billion times because it wasn't right. And then I also made the decision to make his smile a little crooked instead of like a wide open smile, because if you want to make a symmetrical wide smiling, like smiling with your teeth smile on a human face, it doesn't really work like it works with the character. Like it just doesn't look the same. It looks insane and not in a good way. So I decided to instead have him like a half smile, a little bit open, so you can see his teeth, but still not too much, so it wouldn't look like deranged in a bad way. And I really actually like how he turned out. I think I made him look like him, like in my head at least. He looks like the same character, or that he could be the same character. And I'm also really grateful for once the game coming through with a good outfit. I scoured the whole internet to find him a red suit, especially a tuxedo, but none were available. Apparently nobody wants a tuxedo in The Sims, especially a red one. So I couldn't find anything. And so I went into the game and checked if there could be anything I could use. And there you have it. A almost perfect suit. It's a little bit lighter red than I would like it to be, but it was still amazing compared to the options that I had. And so I just went with that. I think it looks so similar to what he wears. And I also gave him another outfit to scratch the CC itch I had. So I dressed him in this like blood red, I guess it's a suit, but rather like a jacket and pants. And I really liked it. And I also tried searching for a cane or a microphone, but that was just not gonna work. It was gonna be way too hard to find anything. I couldn't find anything, so I only found this walking stick or cane and decided to go with that. I think it's enough with the symbol what it is. Like he's always carrying a stick with him, or like a microphone stick. So I thought this would be good enough, even though it's not the best thing ever, but it is fine. At least I managed to find a good monocle, even though it is not black, but still it is a monocle, and I could give him like these like demonic red eyes and the cane. I think it really came together at the end. I did have to get rid of his eyelashes, unfortunately, for the cane and also the monocle to work, because if you have the cane, it messes up with the skin details lashes, and if you have the monocle, it's an accessory, so it takes the place of the eyelashes. So he doesn't have eyelashes, but because he has such dark eyeshadow, I think it's fine. I think we can all live with that. So I really hope you like my version of Alastor. I know the series has been out for a little bit, but I haven't been home, and then I don't know, took me some time to make this, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna do more cast videos now that I'm home. And also, obviously, continuing my Let's Play series, all of them. So there's gonna be lots of content this month. If you want to download this demon and put it into your game like he is, I have listed all the CC I have used on him on a Tumblr post, and I also have tray files downloadable on my Patreon, and that is completely free, no need to pay for anything. So everything is linked in the description if you want him in your game. You can also download it from the gallery, obviously, but there won't be any CC unless you have everything, which I guess somebody could, but I doubt. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day or night and week or weekend whenever you're watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!